Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused these days at exposing the absolute inhumanity of the left. Okay, so for this video, I want to start off by giving praise to Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica Kirk. She delivered some comments memorializing and eulogizing her late husband last night, and I just thought her presentation was beautiful. I really have the Kirk family in my thoughts. I really want to express just how much I'm feeling for this beautiful family and this woman. And also, I really want to express just how impressed I am with Erica Kirk. The amount of strength and poise that she showed while speaking about her late husband, who was taken so carelessly, so needlessly, so disgustingly, it really blew me away. Frankly, it shocked me. And in many ways, it had me thinking as I was watching that, just how incredible the power of faith can be. We know the Kirk family is very close to God, and I think it's clear that it's carrying this family through. She kept talking about how Charlie was with us, how it was all part of God's plan.
Love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. My husband laid down his life for me, for our nation, for our children. He showed the ultimate and true covenantal love. I will never, ever have the words to describe the loss that I feel in my heart. I honestly have no idea what any of this means. I know that God does, but I don't. But Charlie, baby, I know you do too. I know you do. So does our Lord. And our world is filled with evil. But our God, you guys, our God is so good. He's so incredibly good. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose.
I mean, it was moving and beautiful. And I'll be honest, I didn't grow up in a religious household, but as I get older, I'm finding myself moving closer and closer to my Orthodox Christian faith. And watching Erica hold it together, watching her stand so strong, it really touched me. It really moved me. It reminded me of how powerful faith can be in the darkest of moments. She also indirectly addressed those who have been celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, as well as this moment of extreme political violence. She said that if you thought that Charlie Kirk's movement was powerful before, well, after what you have done, you haven't seen anything yet.
Evildoers responsible for my husband's assassination have no idea what they have done. They killed Charlie because he preached a message of patriotism, faith, and of God's merciful love. But they should all know this. If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country. You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry. To everyone listening tonight across America, the movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen. It will not die. All of us will refuse to let that happen. No one will ever forget my husband's name, and I will make sure of it. It will become stronger, bolder, louder, and greater than ever. My husband's mission will not end, not even for a moment. And one of Charlie's greatest talents was his ability, this phenomenal ability to choose great people to follow him.
And these were some strong words, but at the same time controlled and righteous. And of course, the left immediately pounces, claiming this grieving widow is now inciting violence as if her words were out of line and calling for a violent retribution or retaliation. But obviously that's not what she was saying. She wasn't inciting violence. And once again, their behavior's so disgusting I can hardly wrap my head around it. Nothing she said was a threat, but rather it was righteous indignation expressed with strength and dignity. And she is right. And not only do I believe that she was morally right to say what she said, but I also believe that what she's talking about, I think it's coming. Because just look at what's happening online. The left has fully exposed themselves. They spent the last couple of days spreading fake news and propaganda about the shooter, trying to paint him as a conservative or a groyper. I mean, they pushed these fake talking points so hard that the algorithm on X actually picked up on it and started trending the top news of the day. Quote, Charlie Kirk fatally shot by fellow conservative at Utah University. They pushed the fake news so hard that they tricked the system into pushing misinformation to millions of people. Then you've got people like Kyle Kalinske of Secular Talk, an utter scumbag, releasing videos with titles like Shooters Right Wing, Dems Face Bomb Threats. Oh yeah, as if the Democrats are the real freaking victims here, and the shooter was right wing? Give me a break. It's been debunked a million different times. Just despicable fake news. His family clearly identified him as a Charlie Kirk hater who thought that he was spreading hate.
Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU.
Does that sound like the rhetoric of a groyper or a MAGA conservative? Of course not. Those are the words of a leftist. Not to mention the bullet engravings, not to mention one of his close high school friends identifying him as the only leftist in the family and being left on every issue. And yet here are these duplicitous scumbags spreading disgusting misinformation in the most horrific of times. Tim Pool said it best on Fox News.
But what's interesting now is there is this gaslighting campaign among prominent liberals to claim that this guy's actually a right-winger, that he's from a Christian conservative family who loved guns, and in fact, he attacked Charlie for not being conservative enough. And they've tried making similar claims pertaining to the man who tried to kill Donald Trump, Crooks, in Pennsylvania. But it is absolutely absurd.
The left is waging a gaslighting campaign, and it's so obvious, it's so shameless, it's so, frankly, evil, and it's so detached from reality that even left-wing talking heads on CNN are shutting it down.
People are trying to tie this shooter to the gropers because, and this is a little obscure, he posed in a squat in an Adidas track shoot for a Halloween costume. His mom posted that he was being a man in a meme. Yeah, people have seen pictures of Pepe the Frog associated with the alt-right, dressed in that same tracksuit doing the squat. However, that meme itself is a reference to Eastern Europeans posing like that in Adidas tracksuits. So, like, again, like, it's like grasping at...
Yeah, I mean, it's also mixed up. And
I think that quote at the end of what she said there pretty much hit the nail on the head. Quote, they're grasping at vapor. That's exactly what's happening. And so, here's my hope. My hope is that Erica Kirk is right, that Charlie Kirk's mission now becomes even stronger. And I really, truly hope, I'm remaining hopeful, that people are smart enough to see through the lies, to see through the evil doing, and to reject the vile culture of these far-left revolutionaries. I'm not asking people to become a conservative. No, rather, all I'm asking is that you refuse to associate yourself with this disgusting hatred and dishonesty. And I have faith that that's exactly what's happening. I mean, look at what's currently being reported. We're seeing tens of thousands, maybe over 100,000 people gathering in London to memorialize Charlie Kirk. And of course, you could imagine the reports following this. NBC News says that London braces for mass far-right rally where Charlie Kirk will be mourned. They continue on with their disgusting propaganda. We're also seeing Charlie Kirk's social media following blow up by millions overnight. The numbers are just staggering. I mean, people seem to be rallying behind him. This incredible man, this God-fearing man, this family man, this father, he started an organization called Turning Point USA. Well, the hope is that this is a turning point, that this becomes a global movement. And the way that happens is with people opening their eyes. Open your eyes to the lies that the left keep pushing. Instead of acknowledging the reality of what happened, they're grasping at vapor. The latest misinformation push from them is them pushing this interview of Tyler Robinson's grandmother. She was quoted as saying that her son was a Republican, her son being Tyler Robinson's father, and they're all pushing that as if that makes the shooter a conservative. But we already knew his father was a right-winger. We know that the family is Republican. What does that have to do with the shooter himself? The way they're twisting things in an effort to dishonestly categorize him based on his family and using his family to get there, it's unbelievable. And so again, I hope people are paying attention. I hope people are seeing through the clear fake news, the digitally altered Trump t-shirt photo, all the garbage that's being pushed to confuse the public, and most importantly, ultimately, I hope, as Erica Kirk said, that Charlie Kirk's mission becomes more powerful than ever. The left has once again proven how malicious and duplicitous they are, spreading fake news and disinformation in the very moment a family is grieving. It's vile, it's heartless, it's inhumane, and once again it exposes exactly who they are. I just hope people are listening. I just hope people are paying attention.